Hey guys, Sushi Roll here. So we're gonna make a quick video on how to deal with the whole law activation and such. Go ahead and bump my graphics real quick. That'll look decent for the videos. Okay, so we go to our Divinity menu, of course, and we go down here under Build Law. So this part over here, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time explaining because I feel most people understand it, but I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to clear one of these. So let's do this one right here. So presumably this is where you're going to start. You want to pick one that that you want the stats for. In this case, all mastery. That's not something bad to have at all. But there are going to be ones that are specific to your mastery, which will give you more. For example, the shadow one here is going to give me 25 more versus the all element, which is only going to give me like 2 and then 5 and so forth. So always try to go with the one specific to like your talent tree. If you're a mastery build, a dark mastery build, go for a dark mastery one. If you're a physical build, go for a physical one. If you're a light bard like I main, then you probably want to go for a light mastery one, since that helps our HP buffs in PvP and PvE. So just bear that in mind. But for this example, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the all mastery. So for building, it's going to consume the awareness mediums right here. And you can get these a different amount of ways. I believe that you can get them for the magic cube rooms. If you get like a certain score in the magic cube rooms, you can get them. I'm actually going to put the list in the description box because I can't remember off of the top of my head. Let me check real quick on the patch notes. Oh, the unsealing quest from Charlotte every day. C, B, and A grade in the Magic Cube rooms, S grade in Magic Cube room to win 2 of them, and then that's pretty much it. Now for the Origin Inscription, which we're going to see in a little bit, that one, it's like a random chance of getting that from completing the challenge quest from Henry. Okay, so back to the awareness medium. So these, you're going to consume one of these each time you click unbuild. Now these buttons here are a little bit offset sometimes, so if you click on the actual word and it doesn't do anything, try clicking under it or a little bit above it, because they're not super centered as they should be. Ideally, right, for each law grasp, which is basically what you get for each of these levels here, for each law grasp, they're going to be totaled up, and according to how much total you have, that's going to be the permanent bonus that you get. And while that's awesome and great, one of the big things that we need to focus on is the actual levels themselves, because the demigod bonus is going to be per level regardless of how much you got in each level. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click build. This is pretty bad right now for the first one because all the other ones can only be as high as this one, which means that if I go with 24, right, everything else is going to be either 24 or less. So I like to aim for my very first, for my base, I like to aim for 97, which is pretty hard. If I have a lot, in this case, I only have like 26 on this character, so I'm gonna aim for like anything above 80 at this point. So that's an 80. I think I can be happy with that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the next level. Now bear in mind, the max that I can get in this level is going to be 80. I can't go higher than 80. So for me, anything that's 70 or above is going to be decent enough for this level. So again, we're going to click. To see how much you're getting per level, you can see it right here. So 67, right? Not too far from what I want, but I've still got like 20 more, and I'm not going too far on this because I just want you guys to understand the concept. So I'm going to go ahead and try a little bit more. Okay, 70. I can live with 70. So I'm going to go ahead into my next level. Every time you fail, it starts accumulating your luck. I feel that this doesn't really do a whole lot of good, to be honest. Like, my luck can be that high and it'll still fail on the next one, so 63. Okay, that's a little bit higher than what I needed, because I'm just doing pretty much 10 at, you know, a minimum of like 10 away from what was the top one. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my next level and see how these are increasing regardless of how much I'm getting right here on the grasp. These are just increasing because I have that many levels. Now again, like I said, the grasp itself is good because you can get these permanent bonuses up here. In order to get all of the permanent bonuses, I believe you would need something like 97 on all of them, or at least all but the last one. But that would also require a whole lot of awareness medium. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm out of tries. Since this one isn't great, I'm not going to go into the next level, and I also don't have extra ones, so I'm going to leave it at that. So I've got a couple of different ones here that I've been working on. Like I said, ideally you want to focus on the one that gives you the most mastery. Had I realized this before, of course, then I would have focused more on the dark mastery one, because that'll be more helpful in PvP. But it is what it is. So now we're going to go into the law activation. So all of this, right, you need it to be activated for it to actually give you these bonuses during the demigod. So to do that, we're going to go under law activation. Right now I have one plan which is activated for defense. Now I don't love that, right? Like, I don't really care about defense right now. So to change this, okay, if you don't have anything here, by the way, you just click right here under activate plan, and you should be able to get one of these right here, one of the ones that you've worked on. In my case, I have like 5 different ones that I've been working on, so I could have gotten any one of these 5 here. I got the defense one. Okay, so I don't want the defense ones, right? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click this little green arrow here. It's going to give me 1 divinity infusion, and then I'm going to go over here and click on generate plan. This is the worst button of all, because like sometimes it'll be grayed out, sometimes you gotta like relog, sometimes you gotta click under it or below it or above it. It's really iffy. So just go ahead and click it. Okay, and there we go, it changed and it consumed one of my Origin inscriptions. This is going to take 1 Origin inscription per try and 80 silver per try. So I got the resistance one. Again, that's great and all, but I'm really focused on DPS right now, so I'm going to go ahead and click this again. I got the shadow one, which is coincidentally what I want right now. So that's pretty much it. Now, even though I got the one that I want, it's not activated yet. And you can double check here by going to the Mystic, hovering over the Mystic icon and seeing what it says. It just says Mystic level 20. I wanted to say law activated under there. So instead, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click on activate plan. And then when I go over here and I hover, it says shadow dissipation level 3. So it shows me what I've activated now. Again, these are effects that are going to take, that are going to be taken into account when you're in the demigod status. So just bear that in mind, of course. And that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Oh, before I finish, new plan, you can have 2 different plans, okay? And basically swap between the 2 of them. Activating a plan doesn't cost anything, so think of it like swapping between like wing charges, right? So I could be running on this one, I could be running my shadow dissipation, and then on my plan 2, I could be running like, let's see, oh wow, I got shadow dissipation again. I could be running all attack on my second one. And I can swap between the 2 of them. I can check which one is active by going up here. That'll show me which one is active. And I can swap between the 2 of them. I believe this is going to vary according to how much law grasp you have. So the more grasp you have, I think, it's the more types of plans that you can have active going at any time. Not active, but that you can like create. So just bear that in mind as well. Okay, now I'm done. Thank you very much, guys, and I hope that was helpful.